Let's go. It's just a delicious drink. It's really nice. I don't know if I'm in my own head, but I'm thinking I have to talk about something I said last week, which is the perfect description for that. It's not something oomph. It's not something that's incredible. It's not something that's delicious. It's pretty average. However, I'll be completely honest. If I'm going to a store and I'm seeing this, I'm actually buying it because it's delicious. It's delicious. It's not your quote unquote. It's not your quote unquote energy drink because it doesn't feel like an energy drink, but it's delicious. So you would say, you know what, this is good. And to me, this is a bit more because that's what I was trying to say last week and I didn't succeed. But a lot of it is simpler term. I would go ahead and say stuff. It's stuff. In a perfect world, um, I don't feel like, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's put it like that, right? I don't feel like it's an energy drink. I feel like it's a juice, right? Um, it's more so a juice than an energy drink. However, it is more. It's better than a juice. It's more so along the line of soft drink, almost soda-ish. I kind of want to say that it's a very bland soda, more juice. It's the perfect mixture between a juice and a soda. To be honest, again, it doesn't feel like a energy drink, which is for some people a good thing, some people a bad thing. You can see that I'm looking outward because we're a bit in our head today. Um, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. It's actually good. I would actually recommend this. Now, guys are like, why did you just say that? Why are you making this complicated? There's a big reason why I'm making this complicated. I have a hard time saying this is not good because it's not true. It is good. Um, but there's something in your brain, right, that works that called placebo effect. If I'm tired and I'm using a energy drink, and I'm using it as a way to cope with the fatigue, right? It's like, hey, I'm tired. My first reaction is what? I need a coffee. No, you need to sleep. You need to sleep, right? But I can't. So I would use the energy drink. Now, if what I'm drinking, which is this one, if this doesn't feel like an energy drink, my brain will not process as an energy drink. Now, the chemicals, the taurine, the caffeine is the same. However, how it affects you is completely different, right? And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So great drink. Okay, great drink, not the best energy drink. Ultimately speaking, I also have to specify something. I also have to specify something. And this is one of the most important, if not the most important part of it. I have to give some point to Rockstar here. The only other company that does it is Muncher, and they do a Muncher Ultra. Now, if you look at the Ultra flavor, they're very different from their main flavor. Yesterday we had a coffee, Irish coffee, right? But you look at it and you look at, okay, that doesn't matter because it's coffee. Look at most of Monster normal flavor and then go with Ultra, completely different, right? So with Rockstar, it's different also. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give them a shout out for doing something different. In, you think I'm the only one that thinks that? No, a lot of people they will not buy Ultra because of that. That's pretty much it. Guess what? Great drink, not a great energy drink. Best juice I've had in a long ass time. But I'm not looking to buy some juice. That's pretty much it. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Oh, my apologies. Apologies. Don't wait to buy. Welcome to the show. Continuing on with having a wonderful day on this 14 May 2025. Today we're doing good. Today we're doing okay. Today we're going to be talking about a subject we talked about yesterday. This is a part two. It's not a part two. It is a redo. It is another version of the video I did yesterday. Because the video I did yesterday, what is the video? This is a video for the gaming channel. So don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another show. You guys are having a great gaming day on this 14 May. So what we're doing right now is we made a video yesterday talking about something that was important to me, that is still extremely important for me now. We made a video yesterday, and I was watching the video, and I was having a hard time understanding myself. So we're doing it, right? So this video is based on 5 games. You know what? It's based on 2 games, but let's add a genre, okay? Is that good? So if you were to look for the original, it would be my Eternal AFK Era. And this is my Eternal AFK Era version number 2. So yesterday we were talking about how Final Fantasy was a perfect game. And I was aiming to go for Final Fantasy, right? So I wanted to redo that, and I wanted to talk about this, and then we're going to be doing a video on my new strategy for Final Fantasy. So let's do it in the proper sense of the term. What is Final Fantasy? What is the Tower? What is AFK? They're both AFK games, okay? So Final Fantasy was a game that I found, not on purpose. I got lucky and I found it. I was in an apartment and had no Wi-Fi. I needed a offline game. That was an offline game. It was a great game. So the Final Fantasy is what? Final Fantasy is saving the princess. Basically, you're saving a princess. You got 3 heroes. You got 3 heroes with skin. Each skin that you get some points. You get some allies. They help you because you don't tap. So it's about going and saving the princess. Now you're able to rebirth. See, my hairs are long and now it's scratching my nose. Rather, Pineapple Mango Blast. So with Final Fantasy, what happened is, when you're stuck, you rebirth. When you rebirth, you get treasure. And the treasure, they give you passive effects. There's a bunch of passive effects. I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna say what it is because there's so many of them, right? I don't think that you guys are asking me what it is. It's a great game. Now, what happened is, it's one of the games that I hated the most. I'm just gonna be charging my battery because I'm gonna need the battery, the external battery. Okay. Ooh, guess what, guys? I got something for you. Isn't that nicer? That's a lot nicer. That is a lot nicer. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so we're back. It was just about charging the phone. I'll show you. We have a battery. We have the headphones charging, so that's great. The computer that isn't the best charging device. However, there's still USB spot or port, and I can charge the battery, external batteries, the GoPro, if I want. It's crazy when you think about how many devices you have to charge. Now, why did I hate Final Fantasy? Because that's where we were. Final Fantasy was a game that I hated because this was my first game where I paid money for, and I put in a lot of time. So Final Fantasy, wife was so in love with it. It was the first ROG I ever played, but it was also a game that had no narrative. So what I would do is I would watch the whole day movies. I would go download movie out of YouTube and watch it on top of the screen. And at the bottom I would play the game. It was a game that had no narrative, but you still had to input. You still had to click chest, and then you get some diamond, right? And it's tougher because I really fell in love with this game. And if I'm being completely honest, and I talked about this yesterday, but that was what was 2014, 2015. The mobile game era of 2014, 15 wasn't great. The only good thing that you had was emulator. Now emulators, they're a great thing, but they come at a price, a big price. So the emulator on this phone was working was PSP, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, right? And those games you could put them at 2 times the speed, 4 times the speed, 8 times the speed. I would do in the morning. This is a true story. In the morning, if I started early enough, I had time to finish Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Silver, and I had time to beat both. Now, technically, that's not true. I would only beat the normal game, and Silver, there's a post game. I wouldn't do it because, again, the post game is the first game. Long story short, I finished a lot of the games. I was like, this is the same time over and over and over again. I remember one of the nicest game that I've played on emulator was Minish Cap. It was a really good game, right? So yeah. Now, how can I put this? It's so hard to put this. I got tired of emulator. Right? Then we started looking for a mobile game, and I found TapTZ. TapTZ, I was playing it 8 hours a day. You don't even understand. I was playing 8 hours a day. Normally, I was reading manga for 8 hours, and my phone didn't charge, and I would go to sleep, and I would rebirth so I could go back in the next morning. But then Nanu did something that I fucking hated, and I put in a lot of money. I'm ashamed of how much I put. I put in $400. Now, why am I ashamed? It's a game that I love, so I shouldn't be ashamed. I wasn't working, so that $600 was money that I had, but I should have spent in a better way, right? In a better way. And Nanu was my very first game where they fucked me over. This is a fuck me over sign. What they did was they did a end of contract. They did a end of TOS. No, what is it? Enigma of Sepia. So end of services. Yeah. So they stopped the game, and then what they did was, and that was a really cool thing that they did. Let's say it was in August, and then in September, it would tell you in August, hey, guess what? You lost the game. So I put it on the tablet, and the tablet broke a couple months after. So then the tablet had to see there was no updates. The game, you couldn't even download it anymore. So yeah, so I fell out of it, and I was like, fuck you, right? And it was funny because I thought about it because I was playing the Tower, and the Tower is a very similar game. And then I was thinking about it, and I redownloaded because I refound it under another company name. So the other company bought the right to the game, and they have the game. This is a base game, so there's no update, there's no event. It's just a base game, but it's still a working game. It's still working. So then we were in the Tower, right? And the Tower, to me, was a perfect game, but those two games are very similar. In fact, they're AFK. So the Tower, have you seen me moving a lot or touching the screen a lot? The answer is no. Nice. Okay, so now we're in trouble here, so let's fix up. No. Hey, no. My apologies. Very good. You just have to do this because it's tournament. And it's kind of funny because I'm pretending that we have a tournament. Maybe we don't have a tournament. Maybe I'm just showing you how much input I have to put in. So years later, right? And then this is the trick. When a good. It's tough. Because after Final Fantasy Z, I kind of fuck, man. So we played Final Fantasy for a year, and then eventually I found a job, and I was still playing Final Fantasy. And then what ended up happening was I was like, okay, well, fuck you, right? Fuck you. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna play on a on. I'm not gonna be playing at all on mobile game. So what I did, I bought a PS4, and I had a job then, so I was able to buy myself some stuff. It wasn't a problem buying some stuff. Then with the PS4, I was playing, and ultimately speaking, the PS4 was a great console because, but so many games, right? And then we started making content, so we of course started to stream on the PS4, and then I had my depression, and then we started playing the Tower. Now the Tower was a game that was very special for me. There's a bunch of other games that we played in between, but the most important part is the Tower. But it's also AFK game. The Tower came in my place because I did a depression in 2023. My depression was led by bullying, but ultimately speaking, it wasn't. The important part isn't why I had a depression. The important part is I had a depression, right? And then what ended up happening, which was also super important, was the fact that uh, I I see, when we started making content, I was um, a gaming channel, right? Which is what we're doing right now. In the gaming channel, it was nuts because I took something that I love, which was gaming, and I made content about it, right? But then I felt bad, and I still feel bad playing games that I'm not recording, because I'm like, dude, this is content. You could do some content with it, right? Um, so then what happened is we found a tower. I got a depression, right? And the depression lasted 2 months, and the craziest thing is I had the tower. Now, ultimately speaking, the tower I wasn't supposed to play it. I was looking for a. We had a big storm, a big rainstorm, and we didn't have Wi-Fi. We didn't have anything. So I was looking for. I just how bad it is. We had this electric or this. Yeah, I had this solar battery, and I was using the solar battery to fix up my phone, right? And I was watching The Tower, and I was watching Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Binged the two series, and I want to say like less than a month. Let's say 3 weeks. And for 3 weeks I played The Tower, and then I started making content, and then I realized I could play The Tower in the background, right? So then we played it for a year because I had a job, and I love The Tower. I really, really, really enjoyed playing The Tower. However, what ended up happening was I got bored of The Tower. I got really bored of The Tower, and it's tough. It's tough. It's tough because I got bored because this is a game where there's a lot of grinding. So The Tower. Game like that, you'll break down walls, and you'll have a huge part of okay. So you'll increase a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. You'll face a wall. Oh, I improved just a bit to break down that wall, and because I improved so much to break that wall, I'm able to improve and improve and improve and move forward until the next wall. So long story short, we played The Tower. I did another depression last year in October, and my S depression was we created two more playthrough at The Tower. So we got this one, which is the shield. We got this one, which is the sword, and this one, which is the crown. Right? Three different playthrough, and it was the best thing I ever did because I was making 3 hours of content. A day has 24 hours. With the three playthrough, I had a possibility for 72 hours of content. Now, ultimately speaking, this is not a lot, but put it in a year is 350 days. I had enough content to make for 1,000 days, right? In 10 years, I'm gonna do a career worth of content, which is insane. So then, when I felt better, it was a big problem. It was a huge, huge, huge problem because I felt like doing something else. I felt like playing games. I felt like, and I didn't know what to do because I had three playthrough. The three playthrough are good, but at the same time, it's not good because we have this phone. This phone is my main phone. This phone is just a film. I like the camera. I like the size of the phone. I like the camera when I'm doing selfies. Of course, landscape and filming with lens on the back of the camera On the phone, S24 Plus Ultra is better for sure. Then we have a tablet. The tablet is so old that the only thing that works is the tower, and I'm extremely lucky the tower even works. Um, so yeah, so then what ended up happening was I was like, dude, I always had to play with a 3 channel. I always have to play. And then what I didn't think about it is slowly but surely, I ended up uploading more. Okay, so I never had a problem of I'm filming more than I'm uploading, right? Even if I was to film, a film an hour is about 8 gigs. I'm with my Wi-Fi. I'm able to upload 9.6 gig per hour. A hour of the tower is 10 gigs. Um, you know, it's weird because now with the 3 playthrough I'm not able. So then my phone gets full and I cannot play the tower. And now the tower becomes a big problem, a huge problem in itself. Why? For a couple of reasons. So the first reason why the tower becomes a huge problem is I can't stream if I'm not playing the tower because I'm like, dude, you could be doing more. Why make an hour of content when you can do 4 hours of content? Now you're saying, dude, how does that make sense? It does make sense. I'm playing an hour of stream, making an hour of content. I got in the background, I got 2 hours, I got 3 hours, I got 4 hours of content. So I had to maximize my thing. Now we find Final Fantasy, which was the rogue game, and I was like, holy shit, this is perfect. It's a game that I love. However, the Final Fantasy, it came in at such a perfect because we did Archetype, we played Archetype, we played Tokyo Ghoul, right? And there's a lot of reading with Archetype. There's a lot of reading. So what I do is I have one phone that's reading Archetype, and the other phone that's playing Final Fantasy. Again, Final Fantasy, no story. It's just tapping the screen. And it's boring, but it's fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. So why the Tap Z is perfect is because per hours it takes 7.68. Yeah, 768 gigs. I'm uploading faster than I'm recording. Uploading faster than I'm uploading. I'm uploading faster than I'm downloading. Which is when I'm playing a game and I'm recording, it's not a download because you're downloading information, although it's not a download from a website. It is download from the same source, which is your phone, right? And that's pretty much it. So long story short, Final Fantasy is perfect. Now the trick is with the tower, I used to play 7-8 hours a day. And now it's not as much. And I feel bad because I want to play more the tower. But then again, we haven't streamed in 2 months because I've been bad off Twitch, right? I'm making content now, I'm filming, but ultimately speaking, it's filling on the phone fucking fast. I can film 5 hours a day. Then I have to upload, right? And that's pretty much it. Now, just to finish with this, because this is taking a long ass fucking time. It's tough, dude. It's tough. It's really tough. Because both of these games are AFK. Both of these games are played in the background. And it's fun because you guys like it. You guys like a game that's more relaxed. It's a lot more relaxed. It's just an awesome. It's just a time killer. Time killer is a perfect word. It's an AFK, you know. Oh, I died. I died at 690. Rank number 2, baby. And the first rank is myself. Yeah, it's myself. I'm fighting myself in the tournament. But again, we got 2 playthrough. So, just this to say, AFK, but then AFK became such a nice part. Good. Fuck yeah. Good. Give me a sec. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so continue. With the AFK, it's nice, and I don't think Final Fantasy, but usually speaking, what I was talking about is AFK is such a beautiful thing. For example, I'm filming something. I could play a clicker game. The number of clicker game that there is crazy. The number of game like the tower, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. Mobile gaming is a such a enterprise, such a business, such there's so much out of it, and mm, I have no clue. I just feel good about making it. I just feel good about making some content. I can disconnect. I can relax. To be honest, I cannot watch a movie without wanting to do a review. I cannot play a game without having to record it. I cannot watch something to do just all every single fucking day, you know. And it sucks. It really sucks because I want to be able to relax, but I'm not able to relax because I don't allow myself to relax, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So AFK is gonna be taking a part of the channel. I think gonna be taking a big to medium part of the channel. I just think it's a. Why is it not working? Why am I not able to press? Well, let's go. Gonna take some place, and this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. We'll see how it goes. But for right now, I'm extremely excited about AFK content. That's a weird thing to say. That is a really, really weird thing to say. And that is pretty much it. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. What? There's something happening. Don't blink, blink, blink. Welcome to Come to our show. Because I'm doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on there. 14 May 2025. I know it's dark. Don't worry, this is at the end of the day, so we're almost done, so, which is great-o. Today we're talking about Final Fantasy. Guess what? We did a little oopsie, oopsie poopsie. A lot of things are going to change in Final Fantasy. So this Final Fantasy is a game that we started playing more seriously last week. We've been playing every day since then. And I realized how much time I put in. So in 1 week, we put in 16 hours of, more than that, way more than that. Let's say we put 20 to 25 hours on it. Okay, give me a sec. The tower. We've been playing a lot of the Final Fantasy. And why is that important? Because we've been playing more Final Fantasy than the tower. And this made me rethink my approach to the game. We bought today, if my first pack, probably the last pack, we'll do the tree skin. We bought the 1,000, I think it's 10,000 gem. Right? That's pretty much it. That is actually pretty much it. Okay. 38. Good. 48%. So we're gonna be having to, because I want to go out and get some food. So long story short, because we're playing so much, my approach used to be, let's get all of the warrior skin, let's get all of the allies. So the plan is, warrior skin has a lot of health, right? This is my first, by the way, first Final Fantasy talk. This is my first strategy talk. We did it a lot with the tower, which is one of the main games that we're playing. So this is something we're doing almost on a daily. Final Fantasy, it used to be about the warrior, health, right? Health, allies, attack. I don't need to be strong, my allies are gonna take care of everything, right? Now, the thing that's going on, because we're playing a lot, the craziest thing is it's completely changed. So I think it's weird. It's really weird. Because long story short, we're doing the same thing that we did the first time, which was the warrior. Now the trick is, because we're playing a lot, I realized that even the allies, upgrading the allies, what does it do? Upgrading my hero is way more, giving me a bigger result than anything else. And then we're upgrading the weapons, we're upgrading the skills, which we're playing on a more aggressive way. We just bought, once again, a pack. I have 3 days of Silverfinger. So what I'm going to do, which is completely different, I'm going to be increasing, instead of buying every single archer, instead of buying every single warrior skin, I'm going to be buying every single archer skin to get the most damage. What we'll do is, we'll do everything we can to go as far as possible. Then we'll reach a wall where no matter what I do, I can't. So, but then what we'll do is, we'll rebirth. So why are we doing this? Why is that important right now? Why are we even talking about this right now? Because the ultimate plan would be to go to work, leave one phone, which is this one, at home, the whole day filming some, I don't know, tactici. Right? And what I could do is, instead of, because the tower right now, we're playing the tower a lot, it takes a lot of space. Final Fantasy doesn't take that much space. It takes space, but not that much. So we would go to work for 8 hours, but that's when we're gonna be playing less. And then we're gonna be able to increase our health and allies, right? So right now, a lot more. But this is the craziest thing. So usually what we would do with your warrior skin, we would do Angelica, which is healing, right? So we will do 4 things. Only warrior, allies, Angelica, and then priest skin. Now what we're gonna do is Greedy Goblin. We just bought Greedy Goblin today. It's already really helpful because the Rusted Key is a huge bonus. The biggest is the biggest bonus, right? And that's pretty much it. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something. So we would go, like I said, we'll go as far as possible. Green Goblin is the way to go, and we're gonna do the skin. Then we'll do everything we can to be striking as strong as possible. So the biggest thing that I bought, the biggest thing that I bought was the Dragon Breath. Now the Dragon Breath, there is a very special thing. We're tapping fast enough, or we're getting the mana fast enough to have a Dragon Breath to four, then we'll recover four. So all I have to do is resist the first floor, and then we'll go all the way back to the boss. And the boss, by the time I'm at the boss, I recover all my health. I have full mana, so we're good. And it's if we're not first strike, we have a lot of chances to beat the boss. Now, ultimately speaking, even with the skins, even if I don't have all the skin of the warrior, right? The warrior, I can upgrade my weapon, and I can upgrade my weapon, I can upgrade my weapon. Warrior, priest, archer, and we'll still go. The ultimate goal, what it is to get to 100. Now, right now we're at 51. Why 100? Because at 100, I'll be able to get the ultimate skin, which is the Awakening Stone level 10. We'll have some really good ability, and then if I can do that and then rework, I'll be super happy, because that's pretty much it. So yeah, so this is the goal. This is the Tactics Talk, and this is it for the video. Love you guys. Take it easy. We're still live. We're still on. Wow, 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 wow. Dom links you blink. Hope you guys are doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this 4D May 2025. Today we're talking about the tower. We're doing a tower talk. This is the biggest tower talk, and this is a very heavy tower talk. So tower talk, I announced that I'm stopping playing tower talk. Now, I know what you're saying, dude, are you really stopping? Not really. So we have uno, dos, tres. So the plan. We are watching some TikTok drama, which is fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. So the ultimate. Ow. I bit my own cheek. It's so odd, because the tower is still a game that I play a lot. So, long story short, let's start with the beginning. I've been playing the tower for a year. Due to depression, I realized how much I did like the tower, and I still do like the tower. However, the tower came at a price. The tower came at a price of, I had to be shooting. I had to be doing something else in the background. I had to be uploading videos, right? And now we're not doing this. We are not. We're just playing the tower. So we played for 3 months just the tower, and I'm tired of the tower. I love the tower, but it's not a game that I want to play. I want to play in the background, not as the main game. And I don't think nobody plays the tower like I do. People play when they sleep, right? We even have the I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We've been playing Final Fantasy. That's another AFK game, and I realize how much I'm in love with the concept of AFK versus the concept of the tower, right? AFK being able to do something different thing than just focusing on it. So again, this is like making the content is a plan B, and we treat it as a plan A. And I love the tower, and I always love the tower. But right now, we're gonna be playing. We're gonna be playing less. We're gonna be still playing, but we'll be playing as we sleep. We're gonna be playing as we stream. We're trying to stream tomorrow or today. I'm not sure. Right now for the tower, also we will play when we sleep. So it's gonna be three. So when we make content, when we're streaming, and when we go sleep. So we will be we will do a lot more at tower, but a lot less. It's still the same amount of time, or even more. Even more. It's such a a hard thing to even comprehend. Such a hard thing to comprehend. So in the first option, we are playing as much, a bit less, but almost as much, right? But it's not gonna be as present. It's gonna be like, okay, well, in the background, and it's gonna be what the tower was supposed to be. It's gonna be what the tower has been multiple times over the years, and it's a great thing. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. I absolutely love this game, and I don't want to give it up. But at the same time, I think that's a problem. I don't want to give up on a tower, but I have to. I do have to pass to put priorities, finding a job, making more content. We spend so many years, so many hours playing the tower, and we could have done something more productive in the background, and that's a problem because we made some choices, and there possibly wasn't the best choice. You know, that's life.